my fellow HHN obsessees, and welcome to the HHN Obsession Podcast, where we talk about all things HHN and obsess together over this amazing event. I am your host, JJ. With me, as always, the co-ghost, James.
Co-ghost James. Ghosts of the day, birthdays. Happy birthday to, unfortunately, Mindy Kaling. Sorry for Velma.
Boo.
And then Snow the Product. She's a rapper. She's good. Happy birthday. And then Lionel Messi, world famous foosball. Hey, ghost of the day.
Mindy Kaling ruined Velma, man. Ruined it. All right, James, we are day 2 of the supposed announcement week. It is currently 10:32 Florida time, and usually they have been announcing them at 34, so we got 2 minutes before supposedly another drop happens. Of course, with our luck, nothing's going to happen. Just watch.
We're live.
We're
Are we
live
right now.
We're going to live react to this drop. I have no idea what's coming. You have no idea what's coming. This is new. This is new for us.
Hey, you're on my grounds this time. Hey.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of know what's coming. We kind of know almost all the house ideas, basically, but we don't know the exact name or details. So, looking forward to seeing what's happening today. What's interesting is Pinhead over there on the Discord page, Discord chat. He kind of hinted that there might be more than one thing happening today.
What's Pinwheel saying? What's he got?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of info. I would try to see if he said any more on that topic. He didn't. He just kind of threw that out there. There might be more than one thing. Also, there's kind of like a minor rumor going around that Hollywood is also going to announce something. So they have their own original content too, or they also have apparently Poltergeist coming on their end. So they could be announcing that, or it could be a shared IP between the two coasts. If that's the case, we probably won't get the announcement at 10:34. It'll be at 12:34, I believe, if it's a shared IP announcement.
Oh, this is gonna be a long live.
Yeah, so I hope that's not the case, because we won't be able to stay on for that long. But
you think Pinhead ever says, "Let's put a pin in it"?
Okay,
it is. Pinterest?
It's 10:34.
Any second now. Potentially.
But nothing has popped up yet. I'm nervous now. Uh-oh. Oh no. There's nothing. Hold on.
Looks like it's 35 already. Oops.
Oh no.
That's what they did. They said, "You want a week?" and then they disappeared.
Dude, maybe it is what everybody was saying, or maybe it is that rumor that
it's a fake out.
That it's an IP, it's a shared IP, so they're going to share the announcement. So they can't announce it at 10:34 in the morning Florida time, because in Hollywood's time that's 7:34, so that's too early for them. So I think they're not going to announce something until 12.
Hey, obsessies, while I have you, would you be interested in stickers? JJ's been I'm overdue to produce some designs for JJ. So if y'all are interested, that's extra fire under my butt. Like just some cartoonish versions of the logo, I guess, and the DeLorean, maybe a ghost.
Well, I guess we're going to cut it here and then come back. Of course, the one day that we're going to live react to the drop and it doesn't show up. All right, well, we're going to cut it here and maybe we'll be back. If not, this will be connected to Wednesday's announcement as well, where we'll just have to do an episode for 2 of the announcements. Might not have time to record if it's a few hours from now when they drop it, so that's unfortunate. So you'll find out what happens, everybody, right now. It didn't happen, James. Nothing happened.
Oh.
Horror Nights Chad decided to leave us out on the street cold, wet and shivering, and with no house announcement yesterday.
No house, no roof over our head.
It's now the future. It's the next day.
Indeed.
And we are 4 minutes away from 10:34 Florida time. Any moment now, hopefully, Mr. Chad, Mr. Halloween Horror Nights, is going to give us something. about 30 minutes ago, Chad tweeted. The tweet was, "Oh, so I can't sleep in? Fine, I'm up." Just kind of trolling us.
Trolling out of bed, these guys.
HHN speculation Matt said, "Did you sleep through yesterday? I thought we agreed on a spooky week." And Horror Nights replied with, "The week is long."
And full of terrors.
It's very weird that they decided to use Tuesday as the open day to not announce something because, like I said before, there was just enough originals to do 4 days out of the 5 during the week. So there was either going to be a day with nothing or an extra day for an IP announcement. So for some reason, they decided to use Tuesday as the day they don't do anything or announce anything. Very weird. I don't know why they wouldn't pick Friday for that.
Well, it's a decent fake out, right? It's a good spot to put your bluff because we're expecting 4 days, and it feels like a gap, but technically we're on track, right?
It's
Kind of.
almost like it's on purpose. They knew we were expecting a whole week, so they give us one, and then this for the second day they're like, "Ha, we're gonna get him.
Yeah.
We're gonna make him squirm." All right, we are 20 seconds away from 9:34, and it usually hits right on the dot because it's a scheduled post usually.
All right,
All
robots,
right,
don't let us down.
10 seconds. Stand by.
10, 9,
5
8,
seconds.
7, 6,
4,
5, 4.
3, 2, 1. It's
It's time.
9:34. Oh, we got something. I just got a notification.
What is
We're
it,
back
Twist?
on track, people. We got an announcement. I got a tweet notification.
Oh,
James, are you
snappity snap.
ready? Are
Mm,
you ready to live
I think so.
react to this?
I hope I like it.
Here we go. Opening it up now. Oh.
Hmm.
Haunted house announcement is Dolls Let's Play Dead.
This is the toy one, huh?
It's the toy one, but it's
Okay.
dolls. So is it? It's almost like a Dollhouse of the Dam type of deal going on. It's not necessarily toys. So on the image, it's got lots of marionette faces with like blood all over it. Got some eyes everywhere from the dolls. Got some bloody scissors, some dice, an alphabet block, a lighter randomly, a Bic lighter, by the way.
Oh, really?
Well, it doesn't say Bic, but it's one of those.
Like, that's very brand deal or what?
Yeah. So the little description that we got here is you're about to become doll-sized and be hunted by
Oh,
toys that have
oh,
been burnt.
dude. I almost said Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I almost teased it again, House. But, dude, that is one of the biggest nightmares. They're bringing your tiny. You're
Oh
going to be
yeah.
tiny. I've been, dude, I won't shut up about that. That's ridiculous.
Oh, so you're excited. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to be miniature. I want to be powerless. Oh, no. A
Well,
cat becomes a dragon? Uh-oh.
it seems like we're getting that. It seems like we're getting that. So you're about to become doll-sized and be hunted by toys that have been burnt, melded, and stitched together by a twisted little girl.
Haha. Kit
Oh, so
bashing.
it's Sid, but it's a little girl, twisted little girl.
There we go.
Yeah, so it is toys, but it's called Dolls Let's Play Dead.
Sick.
Interesting. So we are going for the whole like evil Toy Story type of thing where there is a kid that creates these like crazy looking toys and like Frankenstein's them together, it seems.
Heck yeah, dude. I said the walls were going to be all kit bashed. It's going to be nice. It's going to be like rearranged. Hell yeah.
And this is rumored to be going into one of the OG tents. I think this is going to be in the tent that Darkest Deal was in and Puppet Theater. That kind of fits a little bit.
They could projection map a dollhouse on the outside. That's
I
kind
think
of
they're
neat.
going to build a dollhouse for the facade.
Oh, nice.
I mean, they haven't yet, as far as I know.
Yeah.
But
As long as they got the tent, though, you got a big screen to put whatever.
that's true. That's true. But
Tie it with that facade. To, like, connect them.
in the past, like for Puppet Theater, they built a whole like theater facade outside. For Darkest Steel, there was the whole like old bar venue facade. So they can build a pretty good size one at this tent if it is actually in the tent that I think it's in. According to the spec map, that's where it is.
Hey, y'all, dust off your Barbie gear. I know we put Barbenheimer to rest, but we got an excuse. We got dolls, dollhouse, barb it up. Barbie.
Why don't you bring your Barbie collection with you when you go into the house?
I'll wear my Barbie collection. It'd be like one of them ghillie suits with the fuzzy hair, the leaves, but it's all Barbie. That'd be crazy. Imagine it's the hair. It's like hairy Barbie,
Mm.
like disguise suit with little faces, polka dot through. That's scary.
So it's such a little blurb. I wonder if there's like another one that's expanded somewhere, because I remember someone had found a kind of expanded one. So I'll look around here in a bit to see if there is. But let's think about this. So are we gonna be shrunken down into an actual like dollhouse? Because
Mm,
it's dolls let's play dead, or is this gonna be in a bedroom of a kid, or like an old rotting house where a kid resides? Possibly, if we're being shrunk down, I would say maybe in an actual dollhouse, or at least we'll end up in a dollhouse.
I can see it now. We are strapped before a giant laser, and the maniacal scientist in his garage shrinks us down, and then he tells his wife, "Honey, I'm sorry, I shrunk these guys." That's just the movie.
It'll be funny if they like really, really try to make this twisted little girl like Sid, like she's got the braces and like a skull or some
Yeah.
kind of face in the center of her shirt or something.
Hey, Darla, but toys.
Is Darla Finding Nemo? Is that girl?
Yeah, she's the
Okay,
fish
yeah,
killer.
yeah, yeah.
Darla and Sid would get along. Now she's
Hey,
trade them.
yeah, from that perspective, they were still smaller, so yeah, it would still be kind of
Ooh,
similar. Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Imagine a big little girl like monster holding a life-size kid or a human.
I don't know, man. This has gotten my interest, and I kind of love the artwork and the font here,
We're
but
tiny. I can't believe it.
I know it sounds really cool. It's a really cool idea. And plus I've always heard about Dollhouse of the Damned. Everyone talks about that house all the time. And this is kind of similar. It's kind of in that vein. I don't think it's a sequel or anything. It's just kind of, same topic, dolls and toys. It's funny because I kind of wondered if there was actually going to be a toys haunted house, how they would pull it off with scare actors if it's all just toys. Well, this makes more sense. We're shrunken down, and there's going to be gigantic toys.
Yeah, that's more practical. Don't
Yeah,
bring a little thing to life. Make you little. Make the big
make
thing
you
alive.
little and have the scare actors. All these crazy looking toys.
Yeah, forced perspective, but in real time.
So burnt, melded, and stitched together toys. What do you think we're going to be seeing in this?
You know what? I just had a visual, and it's pretty cool. I don't think it's doable or anything, but imagine once like melted to the season to the ceiling, and it does like a cheese pull, like they get lower, closer to you,
Oh,
just smear off the ceiling.
ooh,
That'd
I
be
like
neat.
that. If it was like just a constant effect somehow, if they were to pull it off, how it just, or it's like kind of on wires or something, where just it'll string down and then it'll be able to reset for like
Oh,
the
there
next
you
person.
go. It is doable. That's cool. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of creative, unexpected stuff in here. We can't even predict.
So here's one thing I'll say. Obviously, we did Chucky Ultimate Kill Count, but back at God, I always forget. I think it was HHN 19. I'm probably wrong. I always get it mixed up, but I think it was HHN 19 was the original Chucky house, or the first time we got a Chucky house. And I believe that was also in a tent, and I believe that the same thing happened where we were shrunk down. The guests were shrunk down to be able to be around all these toys that Chucky was bringing to life.
What?
So that is kind of similar. And you know what? I'll bring up the description of that house here in a sec. But in Chucky Ultimate Kill Count, obviously it was a pretty fun house. But out of all the houses that year, it was on the weaker side. So is it going to be in the same vein as that house that we experienced? Because that was kind of in a toy factory. But at the same time, we weren't shrunken down in that one. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out, that I believe the original Chucky house had the same concept and was also in one of these tents. And it's also interesting because this rumor was kind of popping up last year as a scare zone. So I wonder if they were floating around this idea for a little bit and it just never happened. And then finally they were like, well, let's make it a house this year. Because, yeah, this same idea was almost kind of rumored for the scare zones last year.
Hmm.
We finally got something.
So they've been sitting on this one. They let it out.
I think so. I think so. Let me check what everybody's saying.
Yeah, and if you want to mention the buzz after yesterday's dud, there was a lot of buzz that if you want to include that, I don't know
Oh
in
yeah,
the
I mean
in the
we kind of
community.
already said it. Chad didn't give us anything, and
Right, right.
the entire community was just constantly, checking at 34 all day long
Every
and
hour.
just losing their minds. I mean, I was checking, but you should have seen the posts and the comments and all the discords and the forums and stuff. Like, people were really losing it. They were freaking out that there was nothing. I think some therapy is needed after yesterday.
Well, it's coming up this fall at Universal.
Therapy.
Yeah, you go to the theme park.
So I'm on the forums. Shout out Velocicoaster wife. They had a really good point here. Man, there really is not a ton of aesthetic through line between these houses. Chuck E. Cheese, Nuclear Wasteland, Summer Camp, 19th Century Spain, Wild West, and now Toy Story.
That is pretty vast. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very different. Lots of different stuff this year.
And the potential stringer of them all together is the non-icon we're saying, right? El
So,
Artista.
but yeah, El
But it's the
Artista.
and he's the icon runner up, right? Or the
Oh, so
potential.
let me bring that up real quick. So after we recorded that episode where we talked about it, a couple people commented back, and then I also just saw it, throughout social media. A big reason why people think that they're not saying he's an icon is because he's not the villain of this story.
Ooh, he's the surprise anti-hero and there's a bigger
He
bad.
he's the victim, and the icon of the event has never been the victim. So technically, that wouldn't make him an icon. However,
Okay.
he is the main character according to Michael Aiello at the panel. So yeah, he is going to be the main character of the story, but is he an icon because he's technically the victim and not the villain?
So he's going to be the method, the means for which the true evil rears its maw, right? I guess his tormentors, his psyche, whatever, because they said his hallucinations come out and stuff. So maybe those are the true icons, I guess, or bad guys, villains.
Yeah.
He's just a stepping stone.
Oh, HHN Maddox said, "Wonder if this is a Dollhouse prequel. I mean, a little girl tearing apart dolls and stitching them back together. Then in Dollhouse, she moved onto stitching the full adults with dolls. It's a slam dunk."
A secret
Ooh,
origin house. I like it.
ooh,
Shout out.
HHN Maddox. Ooh,
Is that new?
that is the audio they used in the TikTok, but the TikTok is just
Gotcha.
the artwork.
Sounded like a broken light bulb or something, but that's what they want you to think.
It,
It
yeah,
was keys.
I think that's what it is.
They dropped some keys and it went.
Man, I'm really desperate to find that longer description, but I really don't know where people are finding that. Oh, here it is. Somebody posted it. Wonder where they're finding it. Shout out WWEG Barmy. Like it's like Ouija but WWEG.
Shout out
They
WWE.
they shared the full description here. So the full description is: you're about to become doll-sized and witness the unnatural creations of a twisted little girl. You'll be hunted by fashion dolls she melted and burned. Then you'll go under her bed and be stalked by toys she stitched together. You'll end in her creepy Victorian dollhouse where undead horrors await you. Called it.
Nice.
We're gonna go into her little Victorian dollhouse, but that's not the whole house, though. Apparently, so we are going into her actual bedroom. We're gonna be shrunken down into her bedroom, go under her bed. How are they gonna put a giant bed set where we go under it in one of those tent houses? I am so curious how they're gonna pull that off.
They'll have to put like the edge light of a bed, but as the wall to like do the illusion. I don't know. That's weird. Oh, I heard fashion dolls in there. So obviously they're talking about Barbies. But now they got me thinking like they're gonna be like fabulous like designs, like face off style, but like artsy monsters. Like
Oh,
pretty beans.
you can see a little more in this artwork too.
Ew, that's not pretty. I wouldn't wear that.
Man, I'm so stoked for this. I don't know if I'm more stoked for this or the Manor Artist House. I don't know. It's a hard one, but I guess I'll have to decide once our hype list episode comes around when everything else gets announced. But
Yeah.
this
Hey,
is pretty good. This is looking pretty good.
imagine the stuff and face opportunities, right? Imagine all the dangly toy stuff that is tiny and now it's big that we can like bump into. That'd be cool.
Do you have something in mind, like what, like doll arms or something?
I'm thinking like frills specifically. I don't know what that would be, like a shoelace. I don't know.
Oh.
Like maybe the barrel of monkeys would go through monkey arms or something.
Yeah.
Just like anything small you can make big now. And now you get creative with it. Don't just pick whatever like sloppy like I am.
No bugs though. Shrunken down, and there's no like roaches underneath her bed or something.
Oh man. There gotta be a couple. There gotta be at
Oh,
least one or two mixed in with them
oh
with all the
man.
toys. At least just a face over like the wall.
A giant rat, puppet rat or something
Oh, a bird would be terrifying.
in her house.
Hey, maybe they get in Walmart, they can get in a house.
All right, so we are going a little long here. Again, I am getting very, very pumped for HHN34. It's looking very, very good, and I hope it stays that way. I hope I don't get over pumped and whatever happened last year. But I'm pretty confident in this year. This is going to be better, just because they're teasing that overall theme is going to tie stuff in, and then just the ideas for these houses, the concepts for these houses are so cool. I'm looking forward to them. Quick recap. So far, the official announcements have been Fallout, Jason Universe, El Artista, A Spanish Haunting, Hatchet and Chains, Demon Bounty Hunters, and now Dolls Let's Play Dead.
All right.
Technically, we have half of the houses announced, but there is that one that was like half announced. So technically, we have 6 out of the 10, but that is going to have an official announcement at some point. FNAF is also part of the lineup that we've sort of already gotten. So 6 out of 10 so far. And we still have 2 more to go this week as far as originals, as far as we know, unless they pull some weird stuff on us and only do one more or end it here. This will be the spooky week. Who knows? I don't know what they're going to do, but in theory, we got 2 more this week to finish off the OGs.
And there's no telling really. I mean, nothing is above them or below them. They've shown that back and forth time and again. There's nothing against them just stopping it right now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
I know.
saying. Just to troll us, they would just stop it here and say, "Oh, you
Yeah.
got your spooky week, right? We said you were going to get a spooky week 2 is fine, right?"
And don't you dare complain. You got more than nothing, they're going to say.
The people that run the Horror Nights social media, or just Horror Nights in general, they love seeing their big fan base squirm when they're like teased about something. So
Yeah.
I think they enjoy the fact that everybody's thinking something's going to happen and then nothing happens. I bet you they get a kick out of that. Imagine what they're doing in their offices. They're probably all huddled together looking at their computers and reading everybody's.
They're like, hey, watch this. And they'll do a tweet and delete it right away. And then they just watch the fire.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
You want me to click the fake tweet button? It immediately deletes? Heck yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. We're going to end it off here. Be on the lookout for another episode for tomorrow's announcement, hopefully, or speculated announcement, I should say. So, yeah, be on the lookout for that. We'll try to get this out by tonight or by the morning. I guess you'll know when you listen if we got it out in time. Please follow us on all our social medias, Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, and Threads at HHN Obsession. And if you enjoy our episodes, if you enjoy our podcast, please give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify or anywhere else you listen to the podcast. Until next time,
be excellent to everyone around you and yourself.
It came! It finally came!
I want to ride the pony.
You're damn right. Just wait a while, giving you the hip at your face now. Wait a while, giving you the hip at your face now. Wait a while, giving you the hip at your face now. Wait a while, giving you the hip at your face now. now. Wait a while.
Hey everyone, just wanted to give a quick shout out to my good friend Zach Weber, who provided our intro and outro song, Heebie Jeebies. You can listen to the full version of Heebie Jeebies on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, or anywhere where you listen to your favorite music. Thanks for listening.